Welcome to my tropical paradise, which is Bali. Was once my second home, is now my first home. So, yeah, we've got a lot to discuss on this one. The plan. What is the plan? The plan's going to be that we're going to be based in Bali this year. We'll still be travelling, still be checking out probably mostly Southeast Asia. Although I do need to go to Tulum um, in March, so I am going to go through England and Dubai, so that should be fun. I might even get a camper van in the UK. I've been saying it for a while, but I think this is the year. This is the year that we're going to really push the needle and find better opportunities than your typical 9 to 5s, and very, very much so not being in the UK. UK for me is finished. We all know, we've seen the speculation. It's on the news daily. The cost of living, the lifestyle, the fees on mortgages, food, shopping, inflation. Like, it's such a negative place. I love the UK. I do love it. I've got great friends there, great friends who I miss now, and I'll miss dearly. I've got a small family, but the family that I do have, again, I'm gonna miss massively. But this is the consequence, right? Of if you want to put yourself out there and you want to try new things, and sometimes you got to leave everyone behind. So it is difficult. It will be difficult. No one's denying that. But we are in a great place in Bali. Although I was going to shoot this outside, but it is wet season and it's just started raining. But again, you can just see the beauty next to me. I'm actually on the third floor of a guest house. So here in Perinan, and excuse my pronunciations, I will butcher a lot of names and words, but this is like the cool area of Bali. So it is 14 million a month, which is roughly about £800. So it is on the pricier side for a guest house. When you're in Bali, you can go bougie. Trust me, by no means is this bougie, or you can go sort of standard um, Southeast Asia costs. I'm actually going to look at an apartment later, and that's 8 million, so roughly about £350. So we'll see what that's got. Because I don't want to get caught up with spending too much money. This year there's going to be a lot of travelling, and I do really want to save some money. So yes, talking about the opportunities here, uh, with the expats, aka we are migrants, right? Because if it was anywhere else, you'd be migrants. But yeah, the expat community in Bali is very good for the majority of it. As in, there's a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of forward thinkers, people in AI, tech. There's some really great people. So I'm looking forward to hanging out, meeting these guys, leveling up, and seeing what opportunities arise just from the networking. I am open to anything really. For myself, I do a bit of online PT, so that does sort of cover my costs out here. I've also got a gym in London, but again, the taxes, just the mentality of the work ethic of people these days. I've gone through a lot of coaches. I've got a great coaching team at the minute, so nothing against them, but just I've had enough of dealing with the landlords. It's difficult with the members, as in the membership, because before COVID we had over 120 members, which was a real strong business, and since then all I ever do is put my own money into trying to make this gym work, and it's come to a point now with VAT and the taxes and the amount of members where we just seem to get stuck at. Um, I'm going to be closing my gym in the next couple of months. It's going to be sad emotionally, but when you look at the spreadsheets, and that's something that I've got to do as a business owner, it just doesn't make sense for me to keep it open. So that's one revenue stream what's going to end for me. Uh, and to be fair, it hasn't been giving me much anyway, so it's been ending for a while. Then I've got an Airbnb business. When I sold my house a couple of years ago, and my car, and I left for UK to go and hang out with content creators. The plan was sort of not to come back then, but I sort of decided to go back to the UK and build an Airbnb business, just to have a revenue stream out here so that I can really spend more time doing the things that I love and enjoy, more passion projects, and just make sure that my minimum amount of bills are covered. So, yeah, they have been doing okay. It's not as rosy as it seemed when I first started, but it never is, right? I've made a lot of mistakes. I've learned a lot in the last 12 months, and I'm hoping for 2025 to be a very strong year. Again, we'll be looking at some property opportunities out here in Bali and see what comes of that. So I am looking forward to it, which should be good. So when it comes to weather, the UK, sorry, I've spent far too many winters in the UK. But now I've come to Bali, and the last few winters I've been here, it's been fine, a little bit of rain, but this year has not stopped raining. So I've had to have a bit of a rethink. I think winters, I'm going to have to maybe go Bangkok, Koh Phangan, Koh Samui, probably spend Asia. I really want to get back to Cape Town. Love Cape Town, and the weather is Dubai. Not so much, but I've got a lot of good friends in Dubai, so I'll spend a bit of time in Dubai. But let's see what comes of it. Uh, yeah, when we go back to the UK, for myself, not having kids, not having a partner, I just always feel like I don't fit in there. Especially when I went back up to Leeds, coming from London. I'm originally from Leeds, but coming from London where I'd spent so much time, everyone's working, and I don't think it's the right way to live. As in, you live to work, whereas up north, everyone sort of like hooks up a lot younger. Everyone's sort of settled, so it's pretty boring compared to London. So I've been sort of stuck in this like grey area, and I finally sort of decided that this is the year that Bali's got to be the one. So why Bali? Apart from the weather and the culture and the mentality of the people you sort of meet, I love the locals. Like locals in Asia, I just come from Thailand. Like everyone's just smiley and just like good souls. I think the problem is, and again, I don't want to dig out the UK, but I think everyone's in a rush, and everyone's just like having to deal with their own problems, right? So I think we sort of lost that neighbourly spirit and joy. So that's a big thing for me. I do like to see people smiling and just good manners and good energy. Yeah, it's so important to me. The lifestyle in Bali, we all know, is second to none. It's just, it really is good. From a food scene, the gym scene, if you like fitness, the mecca of fitness is here. Bamboo Fitness, shout out to you guys. Will and the guys are awesome. Sam, great coaches, great gym, great setup, and they're expanding. So I'm looking forward to seeing their recovery area, which is going to be really fun when I get back up to Uluwatu. Or should I say down? Down to Uluwatu. Yes, the gym's here. I'm at Nirvana at the minute. Great gym, very good recovery area, co-working spaces. Wanderlust, big shout out to them guys. Really good gym. Again, recovery. I'll probably spend next month there, just upping my fitness game because it has dropped off since I've been in Thailand, and I've already got to up it because I'm back to Poland in April to do High Rock solo. It's gonna be no more than 75 minutes of agony. I don't want to be getting into the 80s or 90s. I've got to get this done. An hour 15. It's got to be under an hour 15. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, the work started. We're building it up. Uh, we'll see what's in store. Yeah, so when we come back to Bali, the cost of living, again, you can do it high end, bougie, or you can go sort of Southeast Asia. I'm going to sit somewhere in the middle. You know, I'm going to keep my costs low, but I'm going to spend my money on traveling, and I'll go to a nice restaurant now and again, especially as it's my birthday coming up in February. I'll go somewhere nice for that. Uh, And then there's more to Bali than just Canggu, Uluwatu and Ubud. So I really want to get around these areas. Is it Amman? I think I want to get over to the Mount Batur because I've done that before, and obviously it was cloudy and raining. And I didn't see a sunrise. So yeah, I'm really going to enjoy getting all around the whole of Bali, right up to the north, and seeing what else is in store. Like, I don't really want to just be around the expats and the tourists. I really want to see the beauty of the island of Bali. And then what else have we got? We've got Lombok. Love that place. Great place, Lombok as well. I'll fly over. I don't want to be getting them ferries. Guys, be careful on them ferries. It's like, you just never know. Bangkok, I'll be back to Bangkok. Like I mentioned, Koh Phangan, Koh Samui. And I want to get it over to Da Nang, Vietnam. I've heard that's really good for that sort of nomad, remote worker scene. So yeah, overall, my plan is just to find a better way of living in Southeast Asia. I want to find opportunities in remote investments, any opportunity where I can make a good living with investment opportunities, but also just make sure that I've got the right balance. I've got no problem with working, but I don't want to do what I've done in yesteryear and work 7 days a week and just let life fly by, because time is short. We only get one life, so let's make it a good one. Thanks for listening, and watch out for my next video next week.